Hello YouTube. So I just want to show the items today what was recently released for the map editor. I'm not sure if these items are part of the 6 DLCs what have been announced, but today we got the Assassin's Creed Origins items and they look really nice. There's everything in there. There's pyramids, there's old wreckages, there's absolutely everything. So I just want to show you guys these items. We'll start with cages, and some of these are quite small, but there's some absolutely huge structures, full scale, quite detailed. So I'm just going to line all these up. I've actually done a sort of Egyptian style simple map. So I've got a cage. Where the hell did I put that? There we go. So we've got a cage. And considering this is free as well, I mean, it's not a lot, but it's good that it's free. And I'm just going to line these up. Carcasses and corpses. And what I find amazing how they keep supporting this map editor, because the past games, to my knowledge, once it was actually released, they didn't do anything else, they just left it. Some of these are quite gory as well. A cow carcass. Crocodile carcass. I'd be interested to know if they'd actually release more sort of AI items. I don't think I have this DLC. Some of these are really detailed. Flamingo carcass. Human dry carcass. That's like a mummified type thing without the bandages. A male. I will go into more details with these. I won't just zoom in and out all the time. I just want to line everything up. Ooh. A lion. Okay. And there is a lot in this DLC. Okay, fabrics. Some of these are good if you're building a house, to actually put these in. Them sort of details, which can make, if you're trying to build an Egyptian style house, or even a small town, they will look really good. I mean, some of these are quite random, but you can't complain as it's free. Fabric pile. Palace cushion. I have had a quick look through these DLCs, well, this DLC, and there's some huge structures. Okay. And this is literally a small amount of what's being released. Okay, furniture. Whoa. Okay. I've never actually played Assassin's Creed, so I don't know if anyone can actually recognise these. I doubt you would, but... Ooh, board game. It'd be fun to know if you can actually interact with some of these. Some of these are actually really detailed as well. I didn't even know I was going to release this DLC. I mean, I'm already getting ideas with things I could actually make looking at these. I mean, the game is great, but it's a shame you can't play in your own created maps. I think actually that sucks, but hopefully we'll change that. The do seem quite active of adding things and fixing things in this. There's always, every time they update it, they fix bugs, which is quite obvious with modern games. It is a complete random selection as well, but it's good to have completely different things. every time a new DLC comes out, I would like to just give a quick show and tell basically of what there is. Some of these are really detailed. At the end, like I say, I will just go through. I will jump into the map and actually go through these. Sorry. Table mummification. This is quite dark. I've never actually played, like I say, Assassin's Creed. Okay. I mean, that's just... Wow, that's a lot. Okay. So now lighting. I'm really excited to see the Mars DLC and the Zombies DLC. Wow. Prayer Bowl. Torch Wall Palace Unit. Okay, statues. I've actually looked at some of the bigger ones. The structures, and they're huge. Wow. If there's anything, I'm just literally starting out on YouTube and I'm just still getting used to it, so if anyone wants to actually see anything, if anyone does actually watch this, but like I'd say, I just turned it on and I just decided to have a quick look through, so I thought, oh, I might as well make a video. I don't think they've added anything other than the objects. I don't think there's any AI being added to the game. Okay, supplies. I think a lot of these would look better while actually creating a map, so I'm just lining these up. Fabric pile remains. There's some completely random things in this, but it's the small details what make a great map for those map creators like myself. I'm really excited to see what they're going to add to this. Salt pile. Shield Celtic. Okay. Oh, okay. Tombs. Whoa, okay. Now this is quite cool. I'd love to see them add more Watch Dogs stuff. Sort of. I know they haven't added. They've added Watch Dogs 1, but I'd love to see them add Watch Dogs 2. I'd love to see them actually add Far Cry 2 as well. That'd be good. I actually think they will eventually add more. Well, okay, this is brilliant. That's got to be Tutankhamun. It'd be amazing to have, if you could have AI for mummies to actually pop out of these and attack you. That would be brilliant. If you just want to see the structures, the bigger items, I will put the time in the description where I'll start to look at those. Okay, structures. Residential. Have I gone through all the objects? Yes. Structures. And these take up a lot of space. So let's go to residential extensions. I really do want to play one of the Assassin's Creed games now. After seeing these, I wonder if some of these could be destroyed, because I know the statue of the father from Far Cry 5. I recently found out that could be destroyed in online. I was sniping from the top and then someone blew me down, so it'd be interesting to see how much of these can be destroyed. Houses. Okay. I wonder how many of these you could actually go inside. A lot of these do look similar, but you know, never mind. Some good sniping points on me as well. Wonder why we keep seeing yellow patches. That's what's making me think it needs to be destroyed. Some of these look really creepy. I hope when they add the zombies that we can actually see, have zombies AI. I think mixing these with all the mummified things and the ancient Egypt things would be brilliant. I think it's ancient Egypt. Can we actually go in these? Because some of the houses and buildings and what I'm already in the Far Cry map editor are fully furnished inside, so it'd be great to see that again. Okay. So, roofs. Put these at the end. There's not much to see with a lot of these things like roofs. A roof's just a roof. But I'm already impressed. Okay, wreckages. You can see the size difference already. Egyptian debris. I don't know if anyone's noticed, but it might just be me, but the loading times seem a lot quicker lately. When I first played this, before any updates, it took quite a long time to jump into a map. When you're exploring a map in Map Editor, it seems a lot quicker now. We've got wreckages, okay. Now we've got to the temples. I mean, these are good building blocks as well, because you could actually build your own things with these. And that's one thing I love about Far Cry, it gives you the ability to actually create your own things now. There's a lot of things. I saw a poster posted on the Far Cry 5 webpage, and I don't remember, on the Twitter page, and I don't remember being this many things. I'm trying to think now, are these already in the game and they've just recategorised them, or I don't remember seeing any of these. Whoa, okay. Now things are starting to get big. That looks amazing. Some of these are very detailed. I know I've mentioned that a few times, but I'm actually quite surprised how much there actually is. It's just a shame that when you make a map, you can't really play on it unless you invite your own friends. As with Far Cry 2, which was the last one I played properly, you could make a map, publish it, and host a match for everyone around the world to actually play on. I think they will eventually add the ability for you to play any created map. I hope so anyway. Okay, now these are huge. I think I might actually... Where should I put these? These have got to be some of the biggest objects in the game. Easily. I mean, look, that takes up a lot. That one's even bigger. Oh man. I'm trying to find some space. This is literally just too big. I had no idea it would be this big. This is brilliant. I'll just place. Is there a front or? Okay. That is huge. I think the bigger they are, the more intense and the more scary they actually look. Okay, statues. I honestly don't think I'll be able to fit all of this on. These are awesome. These are really detailed. This is a nice add-on to the map editor. I mean, I think even these are huge. They just look small as I'm high up. I wonder if they'll actually add more to each one. Because I know this is the origins of... This is Assassin's Creed Origins. I'm wondering if they'll add more Assassin's Creed Origins or if they'll just leave each one alone once they've added to it. These definitely wasn't in it before. I mean, it's not even taking up hardly any space. If you look at the objects, it's next to nothing. I'm not sure if they've added any music. I will check that out. I will have a run through the whole map tool as well, just to see if they have added anything else. And apologies for the silence, it's just only so much I can actually say. There'll be more, it's more gameplay than it is actually me just talking. All this is still new to me as well. Wow. These are amazing. So these are the statues, walls. Whoa. That is amazing. Look at the detail. These really are amazing. Ubisoft really need to make it possible for us to play on our created maps. They really do. Some of these are really good. Okay, I think that's everything. Let me just see if they've added a new AI. I'm hoping to see a mummy here somewhere, but I don't think we will. No, I don't think so. Just going to look if they've added any music from there, because I can't remember if they added, if there's music already from there. Assassin's Creed Unity, that was already there. Black Flag was already there. No, I don't think they have. Never mind. So now I'm just going to jump into the map. This is awesome. I will walk around and just at the end I'll probably jump in a helicopter or something and then just always like to fly on top of the pyramids. I'd like to know if you can actually go inside. I doubt I can, but one can dream. Okay. These are awesome. Man. Some of these are really gory as well. Oh, okay. That's dark. Like one of these could be blown up. No. I get impressed with the large structures, but you gotta the detail in the smaller things is amazing. And considering how many things are actually in this game. Let's see if I can actually light this, because this comes under a light. I do think a lot of these are probably just static, but that's not a bad thing. See if you can destroy these. Some of these are really detailed. I know I keep repeating that, but I'm quite surprised about these. Not much else to see on this part, I don't think. I think that was the salt pile. It looks like a body in under his sheet. I think it was, I can't remember. just the detail. I know it's not the best graphics in the whole world, but these are brilliant. Okay. I wonder if you could knock those stones off. I don't want to go and shoot and everything. Things look so much better with the sunlight. I mean, that just looks amazing. I've noticed some objects look better than the others in terms of graphics. I mean, this looks amazing, this looks incredible. This looks absolutely incredible. These really are amazing. Once I've gone through it all, I will just mess around and I will start just shooting things, seeing what blows up, what doesn't. That's just me being a typical idiot. Wow. I mean, looking how big these actually are, these are quite creepy. I'm really glad that they decided to put other Ubisoft games into this game. Into this map editor anyway. These would make for great sniping points. Apologies if I do seem to be going too quick, but a lot of these really do just seem the same. Look at these are amazing. Detail. As I say, the graphics aren't. Well, they're good graphics. They really are, but they're not next generation. But they're still fantastic, considering online as well. Wow. I mean, as good as the stories in Far Cry, I've always been about the map editor. That's another good sniping point. I didn't realise these was actually as big as they were when I was placing them down. That looks great. I think these are the roofs. Were these the floors now? Or was that still a roof? I can't remember. Now these the bits I find very interesting. I hope if they make another Far Cry, which I'm sure they will, they'll just transfer all this over. I'll probably spawn myself in those once I've done a walkthrough. Wow. Again, apologies for the talking. I know it's not the best, but I'm sort of letting the game speak for itself. That looks creepy. This is great. This is the type of thing I love. That you can actually just go inside and you could have a map, a game just alone in here. You could certainly have spawn points in here. You could tell that's meant to be gold. I think that's amazing. These are pretty spooky. Okay. I really forgot how many things there actually were. These are great. You can actually see the marble and gold effect. Oh, hello. I know a lot of people might think it's strange how I love the small details, but I really do. I'm a nerd for detail. You can actually see the sun glistening off that. And considering it was a free update as well. I know a lot of DLCs are free, but anything added to the map editor I'm very happy with. I really want to see what's behind this wall. We'll come back to this. Oh, okay, maybe not. I mean, making a map, it'd be great to mix this Egyptian world with the sort of Watchdog city, with skyscrapers and whatnot. I'll probably just jump back into the map editor in a moment and have a look. Oh, see if I can scale the, maybe not. These are huge. The detail in these. Again, I know I'm a detail nerd, but it really is great. And there the sun glistens off the building. That actually looks quite good how it sort of buried itself into the sand effect. I chose flat sand for the base of this map. I didn't want to just leave it blank. I thought it'd be more effective if I had more of an Egyptian look, and it looks really good how it sort of buried itself into that. It'd be amazing to have an old style Egyptian, one of these giant structures, and actually have it sort of buried into the sand. Okay. Look at the height of this. I think this is just the same. It would be great to have these rocks separate, than to be able to actually make our own, which would probably take a long time, but that thing is huge. I'm very impressed with this. So, as I say, anything to do with a map editor, the more the better. And these are quality things. These aren't just random bits and bobs. This is an entire new game. You can actually climb up part of this. Okay. I think this was the last thing, was it? Yeah. I'm very happy with these. These are awesome. So I'm just going to jump back into the editor now, and I'm just going to sort of go to the very top and see what's up there. I want to spawn myself here actually. I don't think I can. Is there anything inside? No. If anyone's ever played a game called Warhawk on the PS1, this is what it reminds me of. I don't think we explored this one. If I see anything where I think we can go inside, I doubt we can, but if I see anything, I think I'll just jump in. Oh, okay. See, this would be awesome as a sniping point. Be actually fun to rally down here in a car or something as well. And just set up a huge racetrack. I think that's it now. I'll probably just jump in a helicopter and just fly around, see what can be blown up and destroyed, and just to see if I can, just for the sake of the video. What's the best one? Jump in this. Okay. I think ideally it'd be better to choose one with a rocket launcher of some sort, but I'm not going to go into too much detail, just trying to blow things up. Yeah, so I think that's it really. I'm very happy with this add-on, extension, whatever you want to call it. So yeah, I think I'll end the video here then. So yeah, hopefully people will know more about what's in it and what you're getting. So yeah, thanks for watching.